So we're about to start our seed starting mix, and the first thing we need is good quality soil. So because I really care about what we're consuming and what we're growing in our garden, I try my best to use all organic products, from the fertilizer to heirloom seeds to the soil, okay? So this is the brand that I'm going with. You can see, you can find it at Lowe's, Home Depot, everywhere like that. This is gonna kind of be our base. You always have to have a good, healthy, and moist soil. Perfect, that's what we're gonna start with. Because we're just starting seeds, it doesn't have to be a lot. It really just depends on how many you're starting at that moment, okay? So most people think, okay, soil, that's really all you need, but also you need a seed starting mix, and it just has some of that nutrients that fosters the best environment for those seeds to start growing and be ready when you're ready to put them in your garden. And as you can see, it's a little drier, a little airier, not as moist as the traditional soil. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just give that just a little mix in there. Okay, next we're gonna add some of the fertilizer. This is a very popular brand. I love it because it's organic. We've been using it for the last few years. Works great for us. If you have some others you like, let me know though. I'm always open to trying new things. See, this one is all purpose, but this same brand does have some that are geared towards herbs and tomatoes or just for flowers. So take your time and look at what you're getting. Think about how it works with what you're actually planning to plant, okay? So just to get a closer look, you can see, and also it has like a fruity smell. Like you can tell this is organic, that it's come from the earth, and it's gonna go great for helping our seeds grow. This is also something I'll put in the actual garden as I'm transferring these seeds or crops into the actual garden as well, okay? And lastly is perlite. This was something when I first started gardening that I honestly never would have really thought about or considered, but it makes so much sense. So have you ever put a shovel into the ground or tried to dig some dirt and it was just so tough, like it was so compact and hard? Well, perlite is what helps keep that soil airy. It allows the oxygen to come in there, and it helps the water flow so that water doesn't get stuck or still. So it's super light, but it looks like white rocks or something, right? So you mix that in so that when you put it in with the soil, you put those seedlings in, that water can still flow, that air can still get around. And you want to put about equal parts, half and half of perlite to your soil. Okay, so I'm going to pour a little more. I tend to eye it, but again, if you're a beginner, measure it. Do what you have to do so that you feel comfortable, so you feel like you're going to get the best results. Then we're going to mix it. You want to feel like it's all evenly distributed throughout. And boom, there we have it. That's our seed starting mix. So the next thing is to figure out which seeds we're going to start. And again, like I mentioned, this is based off your garden zone and you deciding what is going to do well at this time of year. How far in advance does it need to start before you put it in the ground? So once you take that time to game plan, do your research, then you can go through your seeds and you can take them out and figure out which ones you're gonna plant. So today, let's see, I think we'll do some corn. Look, the garden zones I was talking about, sometimes the back of the pack of the seeds will tell you. So those different colors represent where you're living and what is the best time of year to go ahead and start planting it. So So just depending on how far along you want your crop to be before you put it in the ground determines when you'll start it in the house. So for our zone, it's saying April to July is the best time. So honestly, this is a really early time to start our corn, but corn could grow in the house as well. And one thing about corn is it grows super fast. So it does not take long to get there, and they grow super tall. So it really just depends on you, what you're wanting, when you're wanting it, and is your house conducive to starting it in the house, or does it need to go straight outside? So again, your local Home Depot, Lowe's, your garden store, you can find these different containers that are perfect for starting your seed. This part has holes at the bottom so the water can flow through, and then this part will catch that excess water. So every now and then when you water your seedlings, you're gonna wanna check and just make sure there's not too much excess water in here, because that could damage and hurt the seedlings from growing. And this doesn't have to be pretty, you're just trying to fill them up. Okay. You'll also want to pay attention to how far deep in your seedlings need to be. Some are 1 inch, some are right at the surface, some are 2 inches, and then that's how deep you'll want to put your seedling in. You'll drizzle a little water on top, and that's it. Find a nice place with nice light, or if you have a growing light, you can sit this under that growing light and just watch your seedlings grow.